So before we go into the experience, just a moment about allowing to introduce myself. My name is Peter Oppermann from Germany originally, that's the accent. German engineer turned transformational engineer. We have helped over 10,000 people around the world to connect with their future selves. And we developed incubator programs both for personal growth as well as entrepreneurial incubation. And the premise that we have is that we are multidimensional humans living in a multidimensional universe. There's a lot of talk on this conference about the biofield, about a new Earth that's emerging, and we believe that we are still not leveraging these capabilities that we have. We talk about them, we start to study them, but rarely we're actually applying them. So at the Future Self Institute, we are developing practices, protocols to help you to tap into a state of coherence, do that in a group setting, to tap into collective intelligence, and then literally download solutions from the future and use AI to capture these visions in real time. Now, we all know that an image can speak more than 1,000 words. Neurologically speaking, we perceive our environment about 80% through the images that we see, and it's the deepest neurological process in the brain, how we process what we see. So as soon as we visualize something, the chances that it comes to life through neuroplasticity and taking consistent action are exponential. And for instance, I have a screensaver on my phone that shows my future self doing this work. And literally, it was 3 weeks later, I was finding myself speaking on a stage, doing something that I really hadn't anticipated before. So the experiential part today will be the use of this AI image generator. So I'll ask you to scan this code. It should open a website for you. And if you have mobile data on your phone, this is a very light data experience. And we'll work with this image generator in a moment. Is anybody successfully opening that page? Amazing. Beautiful. So for the next part, I would actually invite you to come a little closer if you're comfortable with that, because you'll be able to hear me better. There'll be less noise distraction. In our deeper immersions and retreats, we work with wireless headsets, binaural beats, in a deep immersion where we go into a nonlinear state of consciousness. So today, in the brevity of this context that we have, we'll do a shorter version of that. So how many of you are working on something epic right now? Some kind of a project, an enterprise, a business idea, right? That's the community that makes this event so special. You know, everybody is a creator, and we are building something from nothing, right? Something that doesn't exist yet, something that just exists in the boldness of your own imagination, thinking that you have the gift to create something that nobody has thought of before, right? That is the core of innovation. And when we do this collectively and together, there's an amplification that happens. So the first step that we are going today is to do a mini time travel experience where you're actually going to immerse yourself in that project, in that business, in that movement, in that community that you are currently dreaming of, or that you are building. And then we are translating that inner vision into an AI image, capture it in real time, make it shareable. For those of you who are courageous enough, you can upload your image to our event gallery. We have done large events with over 125 people where we project these images around the walls of the building. and literally create a future simulation where everybody's ideas, dreams of the future are present. And then there comes a step of social validation where you become aware that you're actually surrounded by a community who are all dreamers and doers, and your own dream, your own project becomes even more accessible. So I will invite you to just close your eyes for a moment and just think of that what you are currently building, what you are wanting to create. It may be a business idea, a movement, an app, or just a better world. So get clear on that, what you want to create. And then think of a situation where that is already happening. And you may notice that through the sound, the distractions of the field, there may be a clear image coming to you. And this exercise will be to get super clear, to get high def on that image. And then let AI be a catalyst to capture that image, like a photo of the future. So let's deepen this experience. Let's start to deepen the breath. Together, let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Deep breath in and long breath out. And one last time, deep breath in and release. You may already notice a subtle shift in your energy. Imagine you are in a field of energy. And then imagine a time portal, a circular time portal in front of you. And imagine you are stepping through that time portal into a world of infinite possibilities. The world of the future. And you're stepping into a scene where that what you are building, what you're dreaming of, what you desire to create is right in front of you. Picture that scene. Take another step into that scene. Where you are having the impact that you desire. And notice that scene, the surrounding, the setting. Where are you? Then settle on one surrounding, one venue. Notice the colors, the materials, and then notice the main protagonist, most likely yourself. And how do you see yourself in that scene? Take another deep breath. Move the energy. And notice the kind of impact that you are having. Notice other people that may be present in that scene. And one unique detail. Beautiful. Now take a quantum leap forward into a moment of peak success. Quantum leaping into the future, where you're celebrating your success. With the impact that you have. Again, notice the setting, the environment, the protagonist, the main person. How do you show up? And other people that are present. Beautiful. And notice how good that feels, how that resonates in your body. Now imagine you are flattening this scene like a screenshot of your mind, a cinematic moment. How would you describe that image? The surrounding, the main person, other people, and a unique detail. Now I invite you to take that image from the future and bring it into the here and the now, into this moment. Into this room, bring it back with you, this screenshot of your mind. And in a moment, you're going to open your phone, your browser, and answer these same questions, describing the scene, the main person, other people, and a unique detail. And then using this image generator in a moment to describe that scene, hit generate and create an AI image. So when you're ready, gently open your eyes, find your phone, and describe that scene. Sometimes less words are more. So take a moment to describe that scene, the location, the main character. And optionally, an intention statement that captures the essence of that what you're creating. So give yourself a few minutes to create these prompts from the future, downloaded through your intuition into the now. And if you so choose, once you see an image, upload it into the event gallery. So we get an idea of the collective visioning. If there are any questions, just raise your hand, happy to assist. Can take up to a minute to generate the image. Okay, beautiful. Here we have the first image coming through. It's a nice one. Anybody waiting for the image to be produced? Okay. You can always find your images on the back end if it's taking a moment. All right, a few more. Beautiful. Love this one. All right, thank you. Anybody still waiting for the image to come through? If you're having problems, this is emerging technology. See me after this talk. I can pull it up from the back end. To round out this experience, I would love to have one of you come forward and briefly share your vision and tell us the story behind that image of the future. So anybody who has uploaded their image, you can see here who would like to give us the backstory. Is your image up there? Do you feel comfortable sharing? Beautiful. Which one is yours, Stephen? The first one. Okay, amazing. Beautiful. Just introduce yourself, Stephen.
Hi, my name is Stephen Crane. My vision here was really about family and community and loved ones coming together. I kind of imagined this a little bit in the future, maybe 4 or 5 years. I'm sort of in my 40s. I've got my 2 kids, my wife, my parents, family, friends together, perhaps for a celebratory dinner. I like to imagine everybody is camping out or sleeping over somewhere together, and it's under the redwood trees near where I live in the sort of afternoon golden hour light. And it did a really nice job capturing that.
Let's give Stephen a round of applause and bless this beautiful man. He does amazing work in the space of flourishing, and let's imagine that this vision will actually happen. And from a non-linear perspective, it's actually already happening. I was really intrigued by this image, because it's a blend of technology and humanity. is the person who created this image here with us. Would you be comfortable to tell us a little bit what this is about? Thank you for your generosity. And what is your name?
Kelly. I am interested in I'm interested in a future where there's regenerative processes happening to reclaim the landscape. It's multi-age, it's multi-race, multi-gender, and there's a blend so that the technology is actually facilitating real-time information about projects. The work happens mostly outside. It's done in the flow. Done in the flow of. Just done in the flow of one's life. That work and life are not separate. Life is not separated from kids and elders, and that the process integrates indigenous and technology together in that restorative justice for land process. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you for that impactful work. And again, let's imagine that powerful project is already flourishing. So for those of you who participated and created an image, the last recommendation I would make to upload that photo on your home screen on your phone and see what happens. I've seen crazy things happening in a short period of time. You may be all familiar with doing vision boarding, old school, with paper and glue and scissors, and how messy that is, how fun also. Now with the help of AI, we have this powerful technology to literally create a screenshot of our consciousness, of our wildest dreams, what we came here, everybody doing their dharma, their impactful work, and let AI be a catalyst to start it with an image. The next step is to tell a story. There's another AI application we developed to do the storytelling behind it, to do a brand exploration around it. And in no time, we can use AI to literally download our business ideas from the field of infinite possibilities and let AI do all the footwork, build the deck until you're investable, the marketing plan. We have an ecosystem of 60 custom GPTs that can help you to build out your projects in record time. And my last thought is the future is collective, so we are bringing people together in a mycelium network-like style where we are supporting each other and co-fund each other. Thank you all so much. Just gonna bring up my, thank you. If you wanna be in touch, here's my LinkedIn QR code, and you can also reach out to me at Peter@Future Self Institute. Thank you all so much, and have a wonderful rest of your conference.